so that's really good. Now, I was wandering around yesterday in Home Bargains and I came across this little beauty, Fanta Pear. Fanta Pear, Fanta Pear, Fanta Pear. And I thought I've got to try that. So I'm going to give it. It is English, well, it is UK. I thought it was American at first, but it's not. It's actually a UK one, so it must be new as far as I know, because I've never seen it before. So we're going to have Fanta Pear. Not the best opening I've done, if I'm honest, but let's not let that spoil the show. Now, as always, I've got Skeletor, a glass of doom, Monsieur and Mademoiselle. So we're gonna. I want to get the Fanta into the glass. So I've got the eyebrow, Skeletor, and the ball. Well, it's certainly pear coloured. It's the colour of pears, which is great. But yeah, there's like something about pears that I just absolutely love. But let's give this a try. I've never tried it. This is Fanta Pear. I do love Fanta, and I do love pears. That is really nice, guys. Right, while you're all here, hands up who would like to watch me play my favourite part from Resident Evil 3, the actual original Resident Evil 3 that's just come on the PlayStation Network or PlayStation Store. If you do, let me know in the comments. And also, I watched last night, I sat down, poured myself a cognac, put on the 35mm print. Hang on, let me do that again, that was absolutely rubbish. Last night I sat down, poured myself a cognac. I couldn't put on the 35mm print because there wasn't one. There was one though. There is a 35mm print. I'm getting this completely wrong, I'm so sorry. Last night I sat down, poured myself a cognac, put on the 35mm print of Fantastic Four First Steps, but then turned it off, but couldn't put the 4K version on because it isn't out on 4K yet, so I had to put on the 1080p version instead, but it still looked way better. Yeah, so that's what I was going to talk about just for a bit. Basically, it is a little bit like the Rise of the Silver Surfer. It's very similar, where you've got Galactus coming to, devour Earth. But the difference is Sue and Reed are having a baby. So she has this baby, a little boy, which she has in zero gravity, by the way, which is kind of a cool scene. They're on this rocket ship and she has to have the baby in zero gravity. But Galactus wants the child in return for leaving the planet alone. He said, "I'll leave alone your planet if you planets anymore. And that's pretty much the story. Of course, they won't give up the baby for it. So, it causes it causes all sorts of problems, because all the people, of the city are all getting upset because, he's going to come and destroy the world, and no one wants that. But, he wants the baby in order for him not to destroy it. So nobody wants that. No one wants that either. So they're all in a bit of dilemma, a bit of a dilemma. But what I liked about it was the fact that the suits and the little robot Herbie is in it. So it's sort of gone back to the comic books. It's like the comic books I remember reading when I was a kid, and also the cartoons I used to watch when I was a kid. I don't know when they were from. I think they were from like the 60s, like late 60s, I think. And I used to watch them in the sort of early 70s. But yeah, so they look more like the characters from the comic books and the cartoon, which I did like, and having Herbie as well, which he was also from the cartoon and the early comics, the comic books. So that's good. What I didn't like, and it's only a little minor thing, I guess, but I didn't like Ben's head. Ben Grimm, the Thing, has this head, and the head looks too small compared to the rest of his body. I remember in the other films, the ones that I actually, if I'm honest, prefer, Ben had a big head and a big body. In this, he seems to have like a big, massive body, but this tiny little head, the head just seems too small. But yeah, so I didn't like that. What's this bear like? It's nice. It does taste of pear. The pear tastes very fresh, like a real pear. It's got like a real sort of pear juicy taste. So I do like it. So it's nice to see Fanta bringing out something new here. So that's alright. I give it 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. And this one is green and yellow. Yellow and green. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Pear. Fantastic Four. I still prefer the original ones, the ones with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba and that. I just thought, it's alright, it's good. I didn't not like it, but I couldn't help but think, well, I'd rather put on, Rise of the Silver Surfer on 4K. I would. And watch that. But it's not bad. It's not bad. What was good is the post credits after, which is something I am looking forward to, because you've got Avengers Doomsday coming. Because Doctor Doom, as you know, is the sort of biggest kind of nemesis of the Fantastic Four. So that I'm looking forward to, and because apparently they're all going to be in that too, along with lots of other people. But so not brilliant, but if it was me, I'd say, pour yourself a cognac, put on the 4K version of Rise of the Silver Surfer, and you'll probably enjoy that more. But there you go. You might like it. Let me know what you think about it, guys. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Do you want to see it? Are you planning on seeing it? please let me know in the comments. And I will sit here and drink my Fanta Pear. Also, let me know if you'd like some more sort of Atmos videos, you know, where I put on the fire and wind up the grandfather clock, and we have a little bit of thunder out. Oh, it was such a shame because the other day I actually never made a video, but it was literally thundering and rain was pounding against the window. It would have been so cool to have made a video, but I couldn't make it. I've got to go out today, guys. Got to go out and get some shopping. It's really annoying because my kitchen gets full up with recycling. Okay, I recycle everything. And so I have bags and bags and bags of recycling that I put in the kitchen. Well, what happened was I put my bin out and the wheel fell off. So I couldn't use it. So I ordered a new wheel, but then went away. So I was hoping I would have got the wheel before, so I could have put it out on the Wednesday when they come, the binman, you know. So I've got the wheel. I've not got the wheel. I haven't got it. I didn't get it. So I thought I'll put all the recycling in my normal bin and put it out with all the recycling bins, and they'll take it. So I went away. Remember when I went away a while back? And I asked my neighbour, message. I said, did they take my bin? You know, and she said, no, they didn't. They just left it there because it was in a normal bin, even though the lid was off. Because I don't have no lid on my bin, and it had nothing but cans and cardboard in it. But they just left it there. So I've now, when I got back, I had the wheel. So I put the wheel on, and I put all the stuff that I've got in it, but it's now full up to the brim, and I've got more piling up, and they don't come till next week. So I don't know what I'm going to do. My kitchen literally is going to end up full up with cardboard and glass bottles and plastic bottles and cans and everything else. Oh, it's a nightmare. Do you remember when you used to just have a bin? You didn't even have a wheelie bin. The binman used to come pick up the bin with these handles, put them on their shoulder. They had the cap on, the old caps, and they was burly. There's a word you probably ain't heard in a while. Burly blokes. And they walked there and they threw the can over their shoulders. They come back, they got the other one, put it on their shoulder. Big burly bloke over the top of the shoulder into the dust cart, whacked it back. Now it's all like, you know, wheelie bins and recycling and everything. I know you have to recycle, and I do, don't get me wrong, I do. I do nothing but. Now, I'm lucky if I have one bin bag every couple of weeks. You know, my bin's practically empty all the time. But I do miss the sort of trash cans. That's what you call them in America. Trash cans. I'm going to put out the trash. But I think even you have, in America now, you have wheelie bins too, I think, don't you? Let me know in the comments, because I love to know these things. Yeah, but the big burly blokes picking up the bin, a big metal bin, throw it over your shoulder, there you go. Every Friday, they used to come on a Friday, and all the bin people, the dustmen, that's what they was called here, guys. American friends. What did you call your people that collected the trash? We, as we're called, dustmen, D-U-S-T-M-A-N, dustmen, or men, innit, dustmen, M-E-N, dustmen. The dustmen come Friday, and it was great because the dustman came and and it was Friday, so I'd finished school as well and was off at the weekend. I was so happy when I was a kid. Well, I wasn't, because I had to go to school, so I was very unhappy. But when I weren't at school, I was very happy. But anyway, yeah, I used to watch the Fantastic Four, the cartoons, and I had all the comics as well. I remember in one of the episodes, because the bloke in it is Galactus, and he's big, like, he's really big in this, and he's like he's walking through the city, you know, and he's not a small man, but he was a big man. At the bottom of this mine lies a big man, Big John. You ever heard the song Big John? Big John, Big Bad John. If you haven't, check it out. It's a great song. It's old as the hills. My dad used to always have it on in his car, on his cassette deck. You know, but anyway, I'm rambling, guys. I've got to go because I don't know how much memory I have left in my computer, and I don't want this corrupting, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, so that's alright. I've done all that, ain't I? Give it the thing. Fantastic Four. Watch it. Let me know what you think, guys. But yeah, I still can't help but like the original ones. You know, the ones from 2005 and 2009. I think, was it? I can't remember whenever they was, but the Fantastic Four and the Rise of the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer's a woman now, by the way. I don't know why they did that, but hey ho, and a bottle of rum is no skin off my nose. So I didn't really care, but you know. Anyway, I am gonna go, guys. It's brilliant to see you all. I will be back very, very, very soon.